Retro Fighters. They've got something for the Nintendo Switch 2 that you may be interested in. I think this is actually a pretty cool accessory. A lot of people may want this thing. It's going to be going to Kickstarter. A lot of Retro Fighters stuff has gone to Kickstarter, and they've been very successful with their crowdfunding campaigns. They've shared me a private preview, but their launch page on Kickstarter is going to be going live as of this video going live. So I'll put a link down below. You could check it out. But the actual Kickstarter is not going to be live until I believe July 15th. But you could put in to be notified. So let's take a look. Let's take a look. So this is the BattleDock for the Switch 2. Add 4 GameCube ports to your Switch 2, designed to match any setup with 4 swappable faceplates. I do believe they have stretch goals for more different colors, but I'm not sure. I haven't even looked at this preview yet, but we'll go through it. Let's see their little video real quick. So yeah, I thought this was neat. Like when they first told me like, hey, we got something coming out for the Switch 2, I was like, hell yeah. And then when they told me this, I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, dude. Like, because it's not like a whole new dock. It's just an add-on, right? It's an add-on to your dock. Plug in the 2 USB connections. And that, it just looks like the front of a GameCube. It's a simple idea, but I think that's really cool. Like, you could plug in, like, because there's already, you know, the GameCube adapter for the Switch, and play Smash and other things that work with GameCube controllers, wired GameCube controllers. So this, like, aesthetically, boom, makes your Switch 2 into a GameCube. So I'm not sure if this is going to change because it does say Project Draft, but I'm sure they're going to blow through their goal. They typically do, for the most part. But right now it just says 10,000. They might change that. I'm not sure. This could just be like the draft number. I don't know what their goal actually is going to be. But I know from the get-go, this is supposed to be like $36 for this dock. And I think that's reasonable. I think the normal price is going to be like $40. But yeah, Kickstarter, like early bird, early backer special, $36. And you get like multiple plates, right? So you take the Switch dock, place it in there, you get your face plates, you plug in the 2 USBs. Basic. So whether you're a purist sticking with original GameCube controllers, or you want to use their Battler GC Pro, which I believe they've just recently put out firmware updates to make all their, GameCube style stuff work with the Switch 2. Boom, you're good to go. Plug that into the BattleDock, and there you go. So connect up the 4 controllers directly to the Switch dock, jump straight into the action. Perfect for Smash Bros. Ultimate, Mario 3D All-Stars, Super Mario Sunshine, and other titles to take full advantage of GameCube controller features. From competitive matches to casual couch play using your cherished conscious seamless. I don't know what the hell that means, but there you go. Customized setup for swappable plates. So you get like the indigo, spice orange, like the silver, indigo, purple, black, so on and so forth. So there you go. Spice, it says right here, dude. I'm just making up the colors. But yeah, spice orange, indigo, jet black, and platinum, which is like the colors we all know and love, right? But I believe there's going to be more. So that's magnetic. No tools needed. Very cool. Team is aware of varying quality of past market solutions for GameCube controller adapters. On the Switch, we're focused on providing the lowest latency possible. Goal here is to meet or reduce the inherent input latency of 4 milliseconds provided on the official GameCube, the Switch adapter. Okay. So they're gonna meet what the official one does or reduce it. That's what the goal is. And people will hold them to that, right? People will test this and put them on blast if they don't meet it or beat it. So, stretch goals. Smoke black, white, comet red. 10K. Okay, so it is 10K. It is 10K. 10K is going to be their funding. 100K for a faceplate booster pack. I have a feeling that this may be a pretty big Kickstarter. Switch 2 is like the hotness right now. Like something like this is unique and it's simple, but it's unique. You know what I'm saying? It's simple but unique. Yeah. Smoke black. So that one. So what is that? Like a clearish black? So it looks like white and then comet red. Okay. There you go. Will be available as an additional add-on, not included. You're gonna have to pay for that. You don't get it for free, dude. If you get to that goal, you could buy it. Celebrate the campaign's success with some style. We made sure all is working as intended before launching this Kickstarter. Product idea has been kicking around for a while now, but prior to Switch 2's launch, we still needed to confirm the fit. Yeah, obviously. It is safe to say that our design fits like a glove and the controller adapter solution works without a hitch after some time with our consoles. So yeah, they've had some time to mess around and they've obviously they're showing right here, not just like, hey, we got some renders of the idea. They've 3D prototype printed some stuff, the structure prototype. They got the idea going. They have a solid track record. Yeah, they do. Since 2017. Uh-huh. 10% off retail because it'll go everywhere like after the Kickstarter. They'll sell it through their own website, Castlemania Games, your local freaking retro game stores like mine around me. They always sell Retro Fighters stuff. Amazon will sell, like everywhere will sell this, right? But they're like, hey, if you buy it during the Kickstarter, you'll get a little cheaper, a little cheaper. So there you go. If you want it first and a little cheaper, but always like I typically say this ahead of time, back at your own risk. Kickstarter's not live yet, but once it does go live, back at your own risk. They do have a very good track record, but it's always the same thing. Back at your own risk. That's it. So Retro Fighters family-owned business, accessory manufacturer, boom. They've been around for a while. I've liked most of their stuff. They put out a few things where it's just kind of, not for me, but that's just the way it is. But everything for the most part's been good. People have enjoyed all their stuff. But let me see. I didn't look at everything they had here. 2 compatible docks plus special edition shirt and a shout out in the manual in the special thank you section. $180. Damn. Okay. Oh, that's times 4. I was gonna say. Oh, it's $160, $159. It's 180 minus 10%. I got it. It's tripping for a moment. Tripping balls here. BattleDock times 3. So this one's just like, hey, if you want 4 of them, you're gonna get that special shirt and a shout out in the manual. Okay. Cool. I understand now. Times 2, boom. Times 1 is just $36. There you go. If you're interested, I'll put the pre-launch page link down below, which you just sign up. It'll let you know, like, hey, the countdown when it goes live. Boom, jump in there, back it if you want. But yeah, I thought this was a neat idea. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Bye.